Assalamu alaikum and welcome to this Python lecture series. The course is designed for school, college, math, and ICS students and early undergraduate students from all the disciplines who are new to Python programming. We will learn Python by directly implementing simple equations and problems step by step without needing any prior programming language. So today we will write first Python program and it will solve real mathematical problem. We are going to find the roots of a quadratic equation using the Python. So what is a quadratic equation? First, let's quickly revise math. Now, if we look at here, a quadratic equation is basically this type. That is, here we have a square term, and second is the linear term. So in simple mathematical terms, you can say we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So this is basically a quadratic equation. Now to solve it, we use quadratic formula such as this one, that we write x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. We can further split it into two solutions or two roots. So we can write it x1 equals to minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. And similarly, the second solution or the second root can be written as x2 equals to minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, where we can say that x1, x2 are solutions or roots. That is, x is equal to x1 and x is equal to x2. Now, example of the quadratic equations are, for example, we have x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. So if we solve it, we can see that its roots will be 3 and 2. Similarly, we have another equation, say x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals to 0. It has just a single root, and that is 2, or single solution, where x equals to 2. Similarly, we have another equation, for example, x squared minus 7x plus 10 equals to 0, has roots 5 and 2. So now we are going to solve this equation using Python. So if we look at the equation, we can say we need the operators such as minus, addition or plus, power, which is square root here. So square root is, you also understand, power by 0.2. And again, the power operator here, b square, and again minus and multiplication and division. So that means if we sum up, we can say that we need five operators, that is addition, multiplication, uh, division, and the power. So let's see how we write it in the Python. So I just write x1, and this is equal to uh, bracket minus b plus bracket b. Now we write the power as double static. So here we have b square, so we'll write it just b2. So this is basically the power, because we have written double static means power, minus 4, then static, then a, then static, and then b. So because this whole inside the bracket, they also have power of 0.5, that is square root. So we can simply write double static 0.5. and then we close the bracket, and then we again have divided by 2a. So in Python, we will write 2 static a. Okay, so this is for the first root or the first solution. Now I copy paste it and I write for the second solution, which is denoted by x2. And we know the only difference between these two is just here we have the negative sign. Now we understand to solve this equation, we need these values B, A, B, and C. Okay, so this is mistakenly. So I need these values. So for example, if I'm going to solve this for the equation number 1, then by looking at equation 1, we can see A is basically 1. So I write A equals to 1. Then I write B equals to, so you see this is a minus 5. And then we have C, which is equals to 6. Okay, so I am using Jupyter Notebook. So in Jupyter Notebook here, you can see this sign, which means to run a cell. These are called cells. So here I just run this one and I get the cell is, okay, the program successfully ran. Now I want to see the values of x1. So I just write print and x1. So it will give me the value of x1. So which is 2. Again, to find the second value, I just copy paste and write it like this. And because this is x2, so I will write x2, and we see the two roots are 3 and 2. Okay. Now how simple it is. If you look at this one, Python is very, very simple. Now again, if I go for the second equation, so again, by looking at the second equation, I see that here A is 1, so A is 1. B is now minus 4, so I will write minus 4. And then C is again 4. So I just put 4 here, and you see it gives me. So how easy it is now to change the values. Once you write the code, you can use it for so many equations. Okay, similarly, if we go for the third one, so in the third one we have A is again 1, so it is 1, and B is now 7, and C is 10. So if I run it, okay, you can do like this. Or so again, you see how easy it is to uh, change the values. So to summarize, today you have learned how to implement a quadratic equation in Python. I gave you 3 examples, and you see these are just 3 examples to show you how easy it is to solve them in Python, and also you understand how easy Python is. Now, by I give you a homework, and that is, for example, you have another equation, something like this. Okay, so you are going to implement this equation. So, for example, you have 5x minus 5x square minus 4x plus 4 equals to 0. So this is your homework. Okay, so solve this in the Python. I hope you can easily solve it. You can understand that's very simple. In case of quadratic equation, we have just the 5 different operators. That is, we have addition. So you can see that it is very similar to what in everyday life we do. So addition symbol, subtraction symbol, is similar. But as far as multiplication is concerned, so for multiplication, we use the static symbol, whereas for the power, we use double static. Now, if I want to take the square, so I will write b double static 2. Now, if I want to take the square root, then I will write b double static 0.5, because square root is actually equal to 0.5 power, right? So that's all. Have a good day.